What an exciting time to be a disc golfer. What an exciting time to be a Discraft fan. And what an exciting time to be a Discraft team member. As we see yesterday, Paul Ulibarri make his official announcement that he would be leaving Prodigy and coming over to Discraft. We know a few weeks ago, Paul McBeth made his announcement that Discraft was going to be his home as well. I wanted to put together a little video talking to you guys a little bit about 2018, how the Pauls did, Paul Kraft, Year of the Paul, how these two guys did, and exactly why they are such powerhouse players that they are, and hopefully some stuff that we're going to look forward to seeing in 2019. So take it away, Wes.
Thanks, Pat. Exciting announcement yesterday with Paul Ulibarri joining Team Discraft, and we also got the announcement that he is going to be the team captain for Team Discraft, which, as a member of Team Discraft as well, is really exciting. Uli is definitely one of the most respected names in disc golf. He's been on the scene for a really long time. He's been touring for a really long time, and is just respected amongst the players and sponsors and just everybody around the disc golf world. So we'll talk a little bit about about Ulibarri. His impact as a team captain, I think, is going to be a really good fit. Again, having the respect of all of the players is really going to be a huge step to filling this role right off the bat. Uli had a pretty good 2018 season. If we're looking at the PDGA page, he started out really well, winning a Pro B tier for $1,200. And we see right at the top over his season, he cashed a little over $31,000 on the year. So definitely a good year for Uli. He had a couple of really nice finishes in there. We see him taking second at the Beaver State Fling, which was a pretty good cash, 10th at Kano Piste. And really his big finish was 4th at Worlds this year. And that really, he had a nice end to his season, a 13th at the USDGC, and picking up a couple more cashes at the Disc Golf Pro Tour Championship as well. So really a nice season for Uli. He finished the year at the 8th spot for power rankings and 5th for the national tour. So again, he's been around a long time. He knows these courses really well, and I think lending to putting him as the captain of the team, he'll be able to have a lot of really good advice for the touring pros and especially for some of the newer players. Just looking at some of Uli's stats here over the 2018 season, as provided by UDisc. Pull that up quick. We see Uli in the top 20 for everything other than circle 2 putting. Maybe needs to work a little bit more on his step putt. maybe Trevor can give him a little advice there, but fairways hit, parked, circle 1. We see them all in 15, 16. Scramble percentage 19, circle 1 putt 17 at 92%, which is really solid. So we see him in the top 20 in just about every category on there. So really a great 2018 season for Uli. I expect with him joining Team Discraft and taking on the captain role, we might not see him quite hit 38 tournaments like he did in 2018, but I definitely expect him to maintain these stats, and maybe with some new plastic, we've seen a lot of players pick up their performance a little bit. So I would fully expect Uli to pick up these numbers a little bit, crack inside the top 15, maybe the top 10 on some of these stats, and I think we're definitely going to have a really somebody that is going to be fun to watch in 2019, along with a lot of our other signs. So really a good ad. This is a great move for Discraft, and again, as somebody who's on Team Discraft, really look forward to kind of hearing more from Uli and seeing the direction that he goes in.
So I would definitely say this is part of the hashtag 2019 hype, right?
Absolutely.
And there's still more to come, from what I hear.
There's still a few more to come. We got both of the Pauls, which is brought up the hashtag Paulcraft, which is a pretty funny one. And yeah, we still got a couple more big signs to announce yet that I think we'll probably see closer to the end of December or first thing in January.
All right, Wes. Well, thanks so much for having you on here again, and glad that you could give us some insight about Paul Ulibarri. And I guess from here, I will give you guys some more information about Paul McBeth. So let's take a look back at 2018 and see exactly how Paul finished in some of his larger events and how that season ended up being for him. Okay, so here we have the PDGA page, and we're just going to scroll through here and take a look at some of Paul's events. So obviously, we see him picking up his one of his first wins of the season here at Discraft Presents Sun Kings, Throw Down the Mountain. A really hyped up event. He snagged himself a nice $1,200 there. We also see some really good finishes earlier in the season, as we're seeing these prize funds of over $1,000 just keep wrapping up, leading to his grand total of $57,880 in prize funds accumulated in the 2018 season. And some larger events that he did that helped lead to that. Obviously, $3,300 coming from the San Francisco Open, him winning that one. Here we also see him picking up the win at Idlewild for another $3,000. And obviously the $10,000 prize fund at USDGC was another large contributor to that. But, you know, as you take a look through here, you can see some phenomenal finishes. And I would say overall for 2018, Paul definitely had a fantastic year. And that's why he's sitting in the #1 spot. And that's why there's so much hype going to Discraft right now, because he truly is a beast. And we're going to move to his some DGPT stats, actually, too. Let me bring those up. So, #1 in fairway hits at 76%. #1 at parked percentage, 50%, and that puts him #1 in circle in 1 regulation. Circle 2 in regulation, again, first place. So we see scramble, a little bit of struggle there in 35th. That's something that can definitely, some of the Discraft tools that we have can definitely help him out in 2019. But circle 1 putting, very solid, 92%, putting him in 9th there. And I'm just going to kind of scroll through here some of the numbers here that are kind of surprising. So fairway hits, 909 out of his nearly 1,200 drives hit the fairway. So that's 76%, putting him #1. Greens in regulation, 50%. So out of 1,120 holes, 562 of those hit the green, hit circle 1 in regulation. 72% circle 2. So I just kind of wanted to share with you some of the stats here of Paul McBeth and how excited I am for 2019. I know Wes is very excited for 2019. And I know that you guys just heard him talk a little bit about Paul Ulibarri. So that was another fantastic pickup for Discraft. Hey, don't forget to subscribe up top. Comment down below. Let me know what you guys think about the year of the Paul, what your guys' thoughts are, what you're looking forward to for 2019. And thank you so much again for watching. Peace out.